So this is a reading for September 5th, 2016. I just did a reading for September 4th, and most of the reading was me talking about not hitting a bear and some driving tips, and I'm not sure what else. So I'm going to get right to the reading for this one. I'm doing my best. I've been sleeping a bit, so I know I look tired today. I'm just going to go with this. So remember, it's a general reading. See what feels right for you. See which signs, symbols, bells, whistles, energies, messages resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, praying about. We're all children of God. We're all psychic. We're not all going through the same thing. So see what feels right for you. It could be one nugget that brings clarity. It could be the whole reading. It could make sense later. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest and greatest good of everybody involved in the situation, and so on. So we are all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. Remember how you ride. These energetic waves that come through here is always up to you in the end. See how it feels. Is it your wave? Is it not your wave? Are you waiting for another wave, preparing for the wave, crashing into the wave? You get to just feel free to make this an interactive video with me. If you want to pull some cards for yourself, feel free. And I think that I just forgot to say half of that intro in my last video as well. I think I forgot to say the part about using your logic and your intuition. So perhaps if you're here for the first time and you saw that video, that's part of my intro. I think that's really important, you know, to balance both sides of the brain together and make balanced decisions. You know, it's okay to go over here and go over here and add a little bit of one or a little bit more of the other, but always try to bring it back into balance. All right, so let's begin with, I pulled two of the animal oracle cards in the last one. So I'm going to go to the fairy oracle. And let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for September 5th, 2016, the highest and greatest good of all. One card for clarity, focus, understanding, and insight into our day. So this will be for, I guess, Monday. I guess that will be Labor Day. So let's see what we have for Monday. Be yourself. So that's nice. It's sort of a continuation of the video I just did, because we ended with the sun and then the three of Gabriel, which is like the three of rods or the three of fire. So be yourself. The sun is being yourself, allowing others to be themselves, to be themselves. This situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis of your personal power. So, like, it's about getting your power back, remembering who you are, you know, remembering who we are, who we were supposed to be. I feel like it's so much bigger than who we thought. I feel like at one time, you know, I feel like our soul knows and reminds us once in a while. And I feel like sometimes it's bigger than we want, maybe, you know, perhaps it's bigger than we think we're ready for. And I think we just have to trust that we're only given what we're ready to handle. So just trust that you are where you're supposed to be, that your lessons that you've gone through, that the weird situations you've gone through in your life are giving you your power back. They're giving you your strength back. They're giving you your driver's seat back, you know, to take control of the wheel and to move with spirit, with your soul, with your purpose, with your destiny. You know, it's your personal power. What is that for you? What are you good at? What are your strengths? You know, what are your, like, instincts always on with? Do you always know how, like, I feel like, do you always walk in a room and just kind of feel the energy out? Get off of a plane and feel the energy of a town or a city or an environment, and you just get a feeling about that place? And do you go somewhere else and feel totally different? You know, is it environmental? and then connection inside? Is it that you get inspirations, you know, these like ideas, these phrases, these things, and you possibly say them when you're in a conversation, but then don't write them down? Those could be brilliant ideas. Maybe you need to write it down. I feel like some of you are, I never got this with this card before, but I feel like some of you are musicians and you're trying to find like your style, which isn't a style, because that's a really hard question. I think if someone says, oh, you're a musician, what style do you do? Or what kind of music do you play? Or what kind of music do you like? I think if you're really a musician, that's probably a really hard question, because you probably are inspired by little nuggets of wisdom and like awesomeness with everything. So it's your own combo of styles that makes it you. How do you describe that? Maybe you're struggling with like the category of music that you are, and perhaps your style is totally different than your style. And that's cool. That's actually pretty cool. If your style is one way and then your voice comes out and it's not what you thought at all, I think that's kind of cool. So maybe just go with that, you know, go with what's different, go with what's unique. That's you. That's what's cool. That's what's good. That's what nobody else has. Not that you can do that song and you can belt it good and you can sing that phrase and you can do the riffs and you can do the blah, blah, blah. It's that you do it like you. So what is that? What is that for you? I feel like, I'm sorry if I feel like my, never mind. I feel like part of my bra was peeking out at the side and I probably should not have said anything, and now it'll be noticed. Sorry if my bra was peeking. It totally is. Sorry. I should have had a sports bra on top of this. I had another shirt on and I guess I'm going to go to this. I guess we're going to use this next. Let's see what else we have for Be Yourself. Anyway, I had another shirt on initially for my video, and when I lifted my arms, I had armpit like sweat stains, so I changed to this. I guess I should have looked to see if my bra was sticking out or not. All right, let's pull another card for Labor Day. Being yourself, being your authentic self. I hear just stop worrying. Maybe some of you are really worrying about something. You've been thinking about something for a long time and now it's causing you like anxiety or something. Maybe just, you know, it takes me back to, I didn't pull the animal cards because I wanted to pull, I still have this out, by the way. So maybe this is still important from the last reading. It was the snow leopard, taking time out of your usual life and spending it alone in solitude. I feel like in some cases this is with somebody else though. Because then it's the honeybee, it's compassion, forgiveness, being your top priority in the situation. So I think it starts with, you know, forgiveness and compassion in ourselves for whatever we need to forgive ourselves with. You know, we're all human. It's okay to mess up. And then it's forgiving that situation, forgiving that judgment, forgiving that prejudgment, forgiving that, I guess, argument. I hear like emotional explosion. Maybe something hit the emotion button in the past and you're worried if it's going to hit the emotion button in the future. I would say just be yourself, you know, trust yourself, try to see through the other person's eyes, you know, listen, really listen. My mom, and I went on a date with my mom on Saturday night, and we had a nice conversation, and she had a little discussion about my listening. How I'm always used to being in charge of a situation and in control, and how I should listen. So we all have things we need to work on. So maybe some of us just need to not be in control of the situation and take back control by listening to the other in the situation before speaking. That came up, so maybe that's important for somebody. Maybe some of you are used to being in control or assuming the other person will react a certain way. Perhaps just allow the other person time, whether they want to speak or they don't. I feel like instinct is involved in that situation. Let's see what else we got. the Fool. So trust, instinct, and a leap of faith. So it takes a lot of faith in this situation. It takes being yourself, taking a chance, taking a journey. I feel like there's a journey involved. He only has his little like man purse with him, or her purse with him, her purse with her, his purse with him. It's like a little white rose, you know, he's bringing along like a little innocent rose, friendship. I think of friendship and innocence, purity. Maybe you're going to the mountains. Maybe you're coming from the mountains, going back home. I feel maybe you're going somewhere. I feel like this is a little journey, or perhaps another chance within yourself, a new start in something, you know. I feel like it's a restart in many ways. So maybe you're restarting another job, restarting a chance at a new apartment, something like that, restarting a chance with a different department, maybe at your job. Maybe there's going to be different people around you, different people you're working with, a different environment. Maybe you're indoors and now you're going outdoors, something like that. I hear videos. Maybe you're taking videos outside for something. Maybe even if you're in a city, you're going to do something in your job, or I don't know, maybe you work for something like, I know, in the city you could work for anything. Maybe you're starting like a video department for your company or something, and you're going to take it on the streets, interviewing people, and you just have to trust you're going to find the right people to interview. You know, the right kind of subjects will come up, the right fashion will come up, something like that. Maybe you're doing some kind of fashion interviewing, or maybe you're thinking about doing that. I think for some of you, it's a journey to the past. It's a journey to somewhere. Like I think of like over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. So maybe you're just packing, you know, packing something small and not bringing much with you, just something overnight. Maybe you're packing tonight. Whatever it is, it requires faith. It requires you to take a leap of faith, you to take a step, you to take a step into the unknown, that's what's hard with the Fool. You can't see what's before you. You just have to trust that you'll be able to react correct when you get there, that the lessons that come to you are for a purpose. Like, oh, that's my lesson, so I can gain this skill. And oh, that was that. I hear like hump or stump or stumble, so that I could gain that skill. And now I'll never do that again. Like, they're all your little like superhero skills that you've gained. So maybe you're new. Maybe some of you are actually like, you know, you actually have like things that happen to you, like electrical. I hear slider. Maybe I'll talk about that at a future time. All right, let's move on and pull another card. Eight of Michael. So it's telling you can be free. So maybe you're not taking this step here. I just realized, just so you know, that this was hiding underneath the other deck. So this was not put back in from the other reading, apparently, although I did think it was. I did. So I'm going to pull from a different deck quick. All right, so make a courageous choice to change your situation and not seeing things clearly. So it's things coming back around, I hear a restart, another chance, another opportunity. It's learning your lessons. It's going down into, you know, it's stumbles. It's learning from things that you mess up with so that you can learn how to not mess up when you get there again. It's learning how to find the way out. You know, it's when you're keeping yourself blindfolded. You have to take off your own chains. You have to take off your, you just have to take the blindfold off your eyes on that one. One more card. The Queen of Swords. Seeing the situation clearly. Cutting out the bullshit. Doing what's good for you. Rising above the situation. Hard lessons. And just, you know, seeing it as a lesson. Look at the humor in that situation.